all white Americans, and I emphasize Americans, get a great deal of joy by hurting black people. The minute that Michael Brown was gunned down in the street, tons and tons of white people contributed to the cop, Darren Wilson. They loved it. It was like a lynch mob. Same thing, except they didn't use a rope, they just used bullets. Cop just shot him right in the head twice when he was falling down after he was 20 feet away, so how could he possibly be any kind of a threat to the cop? He couldn't. It's impossible. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more to it. So now they're going to fart around forever, right? And the black people, and the lawyers in particular, they don't get it, okay? They don't even have a clue. They actually think there might be some justice. Trayvon didn't prove anything to these people, okay? And the fact that the jurors went on TV and said that the instructions from Judge Nelson prevented them from convicting George Zimmerman. Now, that's interfering with the Seventh Amendment. Number one, okay? That's a total violation of the Seventh Amendment. You can't instruct a jury. You have to give instructions to the jury, but you cannot instruct a jury on how to come to a conclusion, guilty or innocent. See? So that's obstructing justice in the least. And she violated her oath to uphold the Constitution, okay? And nothing happens because the lawyers, they don't get it, okay? They're just out to lunch. They don't know what's going on. And for some crazy reason, no matter how many hundreds of years, this keeps going. And by the way, let me make a point real clear that Nina Simone left the country. Other great artists left the country to be away from American white people. They went to Europe. They were with white people in France and Denmark or wherever England or what have you, okay? Italy. Yeah. It's just American white people. And for them to actually be convinced that they're so superior and exceptional, they say, okay? That's unbelievable. And yet, what about the wonderful, fantastic celebrities that are black? The best two tennis players on the planet, Venus and Serena. And what about Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer of all time? And what about all of basketball, and baseball, and football players, Willie Mays, Jackie Robinson, and on and on? I mean, they weren't good enough to make the team. They were superstars, superstars, okay? The players that play for the NFL and the NBA, they work their butt off to get, there's all these other guys that are great athletes that are trying to get the job. They work like dogs to keep on that field, playing or on that court. They're brilliant, hard-working, great people that just entertain me. And I'm happy, and I'm going to help them, because I love them. If you want to know the truth, I love them. They're good people. And if they would elect me to Congress, I will get them their reparations. They got the nerve to pay Japanese. They're okay, I'm not against Japanese. Okay, they got 20,000 reparations for being in a camp for, what, 3 years or 4 years or something, okay? And I haven't been entertained by any Japanese people at all. I mean, there's a couple baseball players and a few golfers, okay? So, I mean, these people went through holy hell beyond imagination, and look what they've done. They're incredible. How could anybody? I mean, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That's what white people, the culture of white people, and they make these cops. And everybody in the government are immune. That's the second one I'm going to do. Okay? After I write the bill for reparations for all black Americans, okay? And it's 200, and if they want to fight and argue about it, I'll raise that number, okay? I'll raise it and raise it. And they'll pay it too. I'll tell you right now, because I'm going to make them look like pure crap, because they do anyway. And the first thing I do when I write that bill, I'm going to take it to all the members of the Black Caucus, okay? And let's see what you do now, okay? You've been sitting there all this time. Maxine Waters, all of them, okay? I don't hear anything about reparations. One little peep every now and then, and that's it, okay? I'm writing a law. I'm writing a bill. It's going to pass, believe me. You just got to put me where I need to be up there in Congress. And I'm going to call the Secretary of State tomorrow and be on the ballot as a write-in. You can just write me in. Steve Miller. How's that? And I'll get you reparations, and I'll tell you what. We're going to straighten this mess out for real, okay? But we have to take control of the government to do it. Can't go, oh, they'll do it. You know, they're going to be nice one day. No, they're not. That's ridiculous. They're not going to be nice one day or any day. They're just not nice. They're pure crap, okay? They're exceptional. I'll agree with that. Pure shit, okay? I can't say it any much more clear than that. And now I need some help, boy. I'm sending this over to the pastors, a couple of pastors. We're going to see. I'm hoping to God that Pastor Bennett will move it out. Okay, let's get rolling. We don't have time to fiddle around now. And I'm going to tell you this. When all the blacks and all the Latinos vote for me in the 4th District, Himes is dead. Himes is dead. And you want to know what? We're going to make this real clear. Because there's a whole lot of white people, they're scared to death of those Republicans because they're really nuts. Okay? They're just right-wing wackos. Stupid jerks. So these Democrats, they don't want them. So they're going to have to vote for me. Or they're going to wind up with this Republican, okay? That's how we're going to play that game. Watch. Want to bet against me? You'll be losing your money, baby. All right? So we're gonna upset the apple cart here. This is going to be the rope-a-dope. Greatest fight of all time, right? Muhammad Ali. Rope-a-dope and George Foreman. Unreal, okay? That's what we're going to do here. We're going to get rid of the old rope-a-dope and get rid of these. Get rid of Himes, and that starts the ball rolling, believe me, okay? Once I get elected, you'll see. And I'm not looking for one dime. I'll just take my pay. I'll be fine. 174 grand. I'm happy, man. I don't need any more. I'm happy as a pig in mud. So I have a whole big staff, and we'll be rocking and rolling. And believe me, this staff better do right, because they won't be staff long if they don't. We're making this real clear. You want to come to work for me, you better get rolling and start working hard. And we're going to clear this mess up. We're going to rip that entire tax code up and shit can it in the freaking dump where it belongs. I'll show you how we fix that. You won't have to write any more tax returns. How's that? Yeah, of course we're going to have to pay taxes. Well, I can tell you like the stupid Republicans all. You know, they're only looking out for the big shots, okay? With the deductions. You don't have deductions. That's another thing, the class war. Okay, wake up. There's a class war. You're being screwed by the little class. They're taking all the cash from you because you're in a class war. And they'll tell you, oh, that's not nice, you know. Don't do that. Yeah, of course, because we win. Don't you understand? No, you don't. Because white people are too stupid. And I don't know what black people are watching, but I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Okay? All right. Better days are coming, I hope. Let's go.